Hi there. You have had a quick introduction to me. Now I want to give you a quick introduction to the class. I don't know how many of you have experience with online classes, but those of you who are new to online classes may have a different sense of how the class might work than my plans for how it is expected to work. The first thing to know is that this is not a one-on-one individual study, independent study type setup. There will be regular due dates pretty much every week, maybe even several times a week. Something will be due. It may or may not have a grade. In fact, it's unlikely to have a grade, but it will count toward whether or not you are successful in the class. Um, you will be working with other students, and as you work on your essays and preparing for your essay. So this is again not something you will do, not something you work on by yourself, but a very social, engaging kind of things. You will, in the first few weeks, be doing brainstorming in a public way and commenting on each other's brainstorming. You will be doing drafting. You will be sharing your drafts, providing feedback, receiving feedback, in doing all of these things. And all of these things are required, and it is required that you meet these expectations according to the course schedule. An important thing about this class, it is in the syllabus, it is that I am using what is referred to or known by as contract-based grading. And the particulars of that contract are in the syllabus, but what it amounts to is if you meet certain expectations, and there will be no leeway on these, maybe a little bit on the first assignment to get you used to things, but that's about it. If you meet certain expectations, you will receive a B, a 3.0 for the class. And so if you don't meet those expectations, there's still a chance you can pass the class with a 2.0, or there's a chance you could fail the class. There's also every opportunity to earn better than a B in the class, and all of those particulars are spelled out. So you will need to meet the expectations of the course. You will need to meet them when it is scheduled that they be met, and that is a non-negotiable part of the course. Um, so generally speaking, the course works. We will do, I'm not sure if we're going to do 3 or 4 major assignments. The first assignment is a literacy narrative where you write about learning, excuse me, you write about some experience with literacy, and that might be a technology-based literacy such as email, Facebooking, Pinterest, whatever, I don't care, Instagram, and it might be Skyping, it might be just writing on in a journal, any kind of literacy, any kind of technology, it's all appropriate to me. The second essay is going to be working your ideas in with some accomplished writers, seeing why they write, why you write, that sort of thing. All of this is built around the notion of writing about writing, and that the fundamentally transferable skill of this class is what we call rhetorical awareness, that rather than writing a particular type of essay that will transfer to writing a history paper or what have you, instead developing and coming to understand rhetorical awareness, coming to develop a sense of audience, who you're writing to, what that audience needs in order to be communicated with, the purpose, what is it you're trying to accomplish, that these are the two fundamentals of the rhetorical situation. And it doesn't matter if you're writing an English paper, a history paper, a biology lab report, or what have you, as long as you take into account and work towards the rhetorical situation, the needs of the audience, and the purpose of whatever it is you're creating, then as long as you have practice with that, then these skills will carry over. So we'll be writing about writing. Because this is a revised approach to this class, I change how I teach this class pretty much every year. And I have not decided upon the final or final two major assignments for the course, but they will be looking at research with regard to the writing about writing pedagogy. And so just to give you some insight into that, again, as a transferable set of skills. When it comes to grading, I mentioned the contract earlier. Excuse me. I will not be giving individual grades to your assignments. Instead, because you must pass a portfolio process, and I'll get to that in just a moment, I will tell you that your paper is either portfolio ready, that is, you could submit it to the portfolio process and it would be successful, or it's not portfolio ready. And so that would mean that it needs to be revised further. And my job is to work with you to get your papers portfolio ready. And I don't worry about weeding out the weak or anything like that. My job will be to help each and every one of you do your utmost to be successful. Now, the portfolio process happens at midterm, which is kind of a practice process, and near the end of the term, the first week of December, I think it is. With that, you will submit a paper. It will be submitted anonymously, and it will be read by another member of the English department. Excuse me. And they will essentially say, this is a passing essay, or this is not yet passing. Essentially, passing means it's at least C work. Not passing means it is not up to C level work. So, and so I will be giving you more information on that as we move forward. But essentially, you must pass. You need not pass the midterm process. It's a way to give you a sense of the end of term expectations. That midterm essay will have to meet the course outcomes in terms of quality and development and so on, which are all in the syllabus and gone over there. So if you meet that for one of your essays at midterm, that is excellent, that is great, and many of you will. And that will go into your final portfolio, which will contain one of the final essays we do, and it will also contain a short, 2 pages, explanation as to how your writing fulfills the course requirements. And so we'll go over all of these things. But in order to receive at least a 2.0, you must pass the portfolio process. And with regard to the contract grading of the course, you must also pass the portfolio process in order to get that B possibility. And certainly if you want to get better than a B, you need to pass the portfolio process as well. That is the minimum expectation of the course, is that you produce college level writing as determined by the English department here at Spokane Falls, and we do that together. So a quick recap. In order to be successful in this class, you'll need to pass the portfolio process. The plan of the course is to work towards that end. You will need to meet a variety of deadlines. You will need to work with other students pretty much regularly. You cannot do all of your work at once. Once deadlines are passed, that is water under the bridge and work that I will not accept. So you want to keep on track. And similarly, if something comes up, you want to keep me posted if you have to be away from the course for any extended period. So otherwise, I will write up the bulk of this and send out an email to everybody, but this gives you a good sense of things. And so pedagogically, the course won't alter from the high expectations of considerable interaction amongst the student and me as well. There will be plenty of revision opportunities and guided help. And I also would like to finally invite you to stop by my office. I'm in Building 5, Room 157. I have classes from 10:30 to 12:30 every day. Otherwise, before that, I'll be in my office unless I'm at a meeting or something. After that, I will be in my office unless I'm at a meeting or some such thing. So if you let me know you're coming, I will plan on being here, and I am happy to sit down with you and clear up whatever might need clearing up, or maybe just having a quick chat about who knows what. So that will be the end of this video. It's gone on plenty long. But if you do have any questions, please be sure to contact me through Canvas is probably the easiest way. It goes both to Canvas and my regular email, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. One thing, I guess, finally, is generally speaking, I won't get late night emails or whatever until the following morning. So if it's after 7 o'clock at night, that's not really late, but you know, there's a good chance you won't hear from me until sometime in the morning. So you'll just have to be patient. You'll have to think ahead with your questions. Otherwise, there will be a delay in response times, you know, overnight, because I like to sleep. So I look forward to working with you and helping you and helping you be successful. So I will see you all online. Bye-bye.